Hey everyone, Sirloin of Beef here, and welcome back to Grandfather's Farm, where we are taking what equipment and items my grandfather has in real life and trying to make a successful agricultural business out of it, or whatever we can get into here. So, to refresh everyone's memory, because I know it has been quite a while since we kind of I went on vacation there and got caught up in other things, and this kind of got put on the back burner at the perfectly wrong time. So, but to refresh everybody's memory here, we got the house, the shed. We left the workshop because obviously he has a workshop, so we figured we'd leave that. But we removed the silo and all the other stuff because he doesn't have anything like that in real life. We have his tiny little tipper, not the exact one, but closest thing I could find. Uh, the John Deere over there, and of course our Kubota, which last episode we just got some log forks for, which we are going to go ahead and take advantage of in this episode here, so we can try to progress a little bit here and um, get a little bit more work done a little bit more efficiently because obviously working whoops, wrong thing, working off of just a tipper trailer like this isn't really the best thing to be doing logging with. So let's go ahead, actually let's pick that back up. We'll bring it a little bit closer here, and we're going to cut down a bunch of these small trees right here, because with these we can just pick them up by hand, and they're real easy to get loaded in there. So let's get a few of these. Let's see. Oh, and let's see. There's a small one over here. We'll might as well go ahead and do this one too. Can I get it all the way? There we go. All right, and actually, goes just at that. Let's get these. Oops, nope, shaved down. There we go. Then we should be able to pick these right up. No super strength or anything, just smaller trees like this. There we go. Okay. There's a little branch still on there. Just come on, pick it up. There we go. And then we should be able to set this right about there. Nope. Let's move it. There we go. Just enough to fall in there. Alright, same with these here. Got cut down. Okay. So that should be good. There. There's a piece around here somewhere. Ah, there it is. Alright, and now this one, because the thick end's on this side, we gotta spin it around this way. Alright. Alright. There we go. Good enough. Alright, couple more here. Alright, perfect. Same thing here. Yep. Alright, and then this should be the last one right here. And then just to get some weight behind this so we can go ahead and get our first logging trailer, we're going to go ahead and chop down our first big tree. and use our newly acquired log forks to, there we go, should be good, to get it in the dip before us and hold these logs down. All right, so, that's new. All right, we're just gonna leave that. All right, so this one's on the end here, so let's go ahead and go for this one. Should be the easiest to get to. All right. Same thing here. Trim all the branches. All right. Should be good. Oh, nope. Missed the spot. There we go. And then, since the tipper's not that big, we're going to cut these down quite a bit. Okay. Let's see. Oh. Okay. Can make these in pieces a little bit longer because they won't weigh quite as much. How far we got to the end? Let's give it. Let's go right here. All right. We pick this last piece up. Yep. Perfect. All right. So we'll throw this in there first. All right. Almost. Perfect. There we go. All right. Let's get. Maybe. There we go. Now you'll have to forgive me for my horrible logging skills here. So I am not the greatest, but should be good enough to at least get us to a point where we can get started on some more interesting things. Okay. Don't know why that was stuck on there like that. But it went in the trailer, so that's all that matters. So it must be a little bit heavier. Okay. Let's see if I can actually pull that up a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Should be rested in there nice and secure. That's another thing we got to worry about. We're taking this to the shop. We don't have any kind of straps or anything on this trailer, which is going to be another huge benefit when we get the logging trailer, because we'll be able to strap things down and not have to worry about our lumber going flying everywhere. Right, here we go. And let's see. Let me check here real quick. I don't think. Oh, I can pick that up. Don't suppose I can pick this one up. Oh, look at this. Perfect. Just pick these up. Wonderful. Alright, so that's going to make it 10 times easier. right there. And then this one can go right there. Perfect. All right, well, I am going to get these ran up to the shop, and I will see. Oh, wait, hold on. Just saw we got another one laying right there. Look at that. All right, let's see if we can get this up here. All right, it's facing the wrong way, but should be fine. No, that's gonna cause a mess. All right, spin it around. All right, perfect. There we go. All right, so like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and get these ran up to the store, and I will see you all up there. See you soon. All right, everyone, and here we are pulling up to the store. Thankfully, we made it up here without losing anything. Which is good because as you see, any little bump in there, kind of rolling around in there. All right, let's get them sold. All right, what are we gonna get? Hey, look at that, $3,000. All right, that is pretty much perfect. What we're gonna go ahead and do is drop this tipper trailer off here for now. We can come back and get that later. And looking at the sales items, there was nothing really interesting there. So we're gonna go ahead and pick up our first logging trailer, which is this one right here. Let's see, I don't think we're gonna change too much here. Leave everything pretty standard. I do want to change some of this here. Set the blue. And where is it? Here we go. I think that's a nice look. All right. And do we have any cheap weights maybe that we can get to help us out here? Let's see. 650. What else do we have here? I like that one, but that one doesn't have a hitch on it, unfortunately. These are just out of our price range. Ooh, what about these? Here we go. These are nice and cheap. I think I'll actually go with this one here. Okay. Perfect. 605. So then that way we won't, now that we have a bigger trailer here to help us out with this, we won't have as much issue picking up bigger logs either with the tractor, since we're going to have a rear weight with us here, and it looks like it has a hitch on the back as well, so we should be able to drive back hauling the trailer. So yep, perfect, exactly what we wanted. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get this back to the farm, and we'll go ahead and start working on some larger trees here. So see you soon when we're back in the woods. All right, everyone, here we are coming back up on the farm here. Oh, there's a little trail. Here it is. Get some of these trees knocked down. Leave. Trailer, perfect. And before we start cutting down any major trees, turn that off. I'm gonna go ahead and do, here's a little trick with this one. Let's see, here we go. Show you a nifty little trick if you don't have any kind of mod or anything like that. I mean, because I know there's mods out there. I think it's like Lumberjack and stuff like that that'll do this. But if you don't want to use a mod um, or anything like that, what you can do is just cut yourself one of these trees that you can cut down. Put that about to like the length of the logs that you want. Cut it right there. And there we go. Now we have, there we go. I can pick it up. There we go. Now we have our measuring stick. So what we'll go ahead and do now is we'll cut down a few of these trees. Alright, and cut this one down. We'll start with 2 for now. Alright, perfect. Go ahead and cut our branches off. Oop, oop. As big as this tree is, we might only be able to get 2 trees on here. That's a big one. Alright, and same with this one here. Alright, perfect. There we go. So we got our logs trimmed up, and now we need our measuring stick, our measuring log. Alright, we'll stick that right as close as we can to that. That's good enough. Move it over a little bit more. Doesn't have to be exact, we're just trying to do a rough estimate. Go to where it ends, right there. And there we go. Got a perfect sized log for our tree. And then we can also use this to kind of maybe push the other one a little bit, so that way we don't have to kind of guess where the cut mark is either. Let's see, about there. Oh, I haven't moved forest. How lucky. All right. Ooh. A lot of grass here. Oh, there it is. Say it's a lot of grass here. It's hard to see where the end of this one was, but there it is. Would be beneficial to use a bigger log, but obviously you gotta make sure it's one that you can move around. Of course, if you're just using super strength, then none of this matters. You just pick it up. Okay, still got a bit to go. All right. Oh. Looks like this is the tip here, so it should disappear. Yep, perfect. All right, there we go. Go ahead and we'll just lay this across here so we can find it. And let's get this tree loaded. Hopefully we shouldn't have too many issues with the weight on the back there. Of course, we're going to have issues with my skill of being able to hold the log. And we're off to a fantastic start. Alright, let's try to get that. There we go. Like I said, I am not the best log handler here, and I will not force you to watch all of this. But we definitely want to try to get something in the trailer. Okay, let's try this. There we go. Boom, one log. Alright, well, let me go ahead and get the rest of these loaded up here, and I'll bring you back as soon as we got that finished. We're on our way to the store. See you soon. Alright, we're back. We got everything loaded up here. Got the weight sitting over there. And let's go ahead and get up onto the store now and see what we can get for these. Not quite certain how some of these logs are on there, but they are, so I'm not going to question it. And let's see. Here's the real test. Can we get all the way to the store without rolling this thing over? Because if we do, we are in some trouble. Around the corners. Almost makes me wish we could get like doubles on the on the front wheels and rear wheels like they have on the tractors for more stability. Because having the logs go out that far and the wheelbase being much more narrow, I don't know, it just seems like it's gonna tip easy, but hopefully not. Hopefully the weight is enough to keep it on the ground. And if we get a big enough payday from this, then maybe we can start doing some other things besides just logging here, because I would like to venture out into some other things, possibly getting some silage bales done, because we have all the grass around behind the house where we were cutting those trees down that we could get quite a bit from. Alright, almost there. And there we go. We made it. How much are we gonna make? Hey, $12,000, just over. Fantastic. So that is a good amount there. Like I said, hopefully we can look into getting some mowers or some things necessary to get silage bales here. But that's going to be for the next episode. I thank everybody for tuning in today. I hope you all enjoyed the content. Have a fantastic rest of your day and stay safe out there. Bye-bye.